Hafa students, I am Governor Lou Leon Guerrero. You all have been through a year of big changes. We've had to adapt and make big changes to keep our families and our island safe. But with change comes opportunity and a chance to try new things like PBS University. While Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and I will continue to do our part to keep our island safe, you students have a part to play as well. Your part is to keep learning and to keep up with your lessons. That's why I am happy to see you here ready to learn with PBS University. PBS University is a way to bring a continuous educational curriculum to you while you stay safe at home during this time. To help you keep up with your studies, we asked our friends at PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education to put together this episode. Thank you for doing your part and have a great lesson.
PBS University is a program by PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education in conjunction with public school teachers. These lessons are created to provide both parents and students with a unique educational experience while helping students to continue learning at home. PBS University, next on PBS Guam.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come along, let's sing a song. We'll have a great adventure. Today's the day, let's learn and play. We'll have a great adventure. Numbers, letters, science things, all that we can do. Help you deal with how you feel. Share with us too. It's super cool and just like school. Our awesome learning adventures. So grab a friend, the fun will end. Our awesome learning adventures. Awesome learning adventures with PBS University.
Hello, boys and girls. In Chuk, they say, Rananim. It's Mrs. De Guzman, your kindergarten literacy teacher for PBS University Guam. This summer, during circle time, we've been learning all about our letters A through H, and we're going to continue our letters this season. This season, we will have more local authors and illustrators share their books with us. Whenever we learn together, I like to call our time circle time. Feel free to crisscross applesauce and sit comfortably. You can even grab a notebook and a pencil when it's time to practice writing our letters. Today we're going to learn about the letters I and J. We're going to learn how to write the letters, say the sounds, and you're going to help me identify some pictures that begin with the letters I and J. Let's make that an I can statement. I can identify, write, and say the sounds for the letters I and J. Let's get to it. It's circle time. This is the letter I. This is the uppercase I, and this is the lowercase I. Again, some people say big letter or little letter. The sound for the I is I. Can you say that with me? I. Thank you. Good job. Here are some picture cards that begin with the letter I. Get ready and help me identify them. What is this? Ink. And what is this? Igloo. Good. Some other things that begin with the letter I are iguana and illustrator. An illustrator is someone who draws, paints, or makes the pictures in a book, in a story. We've been learning some letter formation rhymes. These short rhymes help us write our letters correctly. Thanks again, Angela, for sharing that amazing resource. For the uppercase I, the rhyme goes like this. Big I starts with one side of a door. All it needs is a roof and a floor. Let's read that one more time. Big I starts with one side of a door. All it needs is a roof and a floor. Now you can grab your notebook and a pencil so we can practice writing our letters. Or if you'd like, you could write them in the air just like me. All right, let's try writing our uppercase I. Big I starts with one side of a door. All it needs is a roof and a floor. Good writing. For the lowercase I, the rhyme goes like this. Little I is an ice cream cone at the treat shop. One line down and a sprinkle right on top. Let's read that one more time. Little I is an ice cream cone at the treat shop. One line down and a sprinkle right on top. Let's try writing our lowercase I. Little I is an ice cream cone at the treat shop. One line down and a sprinkle right on top. Excellent job, boys and girls. Here's our next featured letter, the letter J. Here's our uppercase J, and here is our lowercase j. The sound for the letter J is a quick sound. J. Can you say that with me? J. Good job. Now here are some picture cards that begin with the letter J. Help me identify them. What is this?
Jar.
Jar. And what is this? Jeep. Good job. Some other things that begin with the letter J: jungle and jellyfish. They begin with J. Now let's listen to the rhyme when we write our uppercase J. Make a hook, then add a hat. Letter J is as simple as that. Let's read that one more time. Make a hook, then add a hat. Letter J is as simple as that. All right, try that with me. Make a hook, then add a hat. Letter J is as simple as that. Here's how we write our lowercase j. Little j is a jumping bean that likes to be seen. Down and hook up, then add a jelly bean. Let's read that one more time. Little j is a jumping bean that likes to be seen. Down and hook up, and then add a jelly bean. That rhyme is so cute. Do you like jelly beans? I do too. All right, let's try writing our lowercase j. Little j is a jumping bean that likes to be seen. Down and hook up, then add a jelly bean. Excellent writing, boys and girls. I love seeing our friends practice writing their letters at home. I asked Kaden and Nevaeh to show us how they write their letters I and J. Let's check them out. Kaden and Nevaeh, you guys did an amazing job. I loved seeing you write your letters at home. And good job, Mom and Dad, for helping them practice their letters. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I'd love to hear from you. Have an adult like your mom, dad, an older brother or sister help you email me if you'd like to just say hi, or if you want to share what you enjoyed during circle time today. Have an amazing day. Be safe. Bye.
Half a day. And in Japanese, we say konnichiwa. I am Mrs. Muth, your kindergarten math teacher. And today's lesson, boys and girls, is going to be on counting to 50. So that's what we're going to do by the end of this lesson. We're going to be able to count to 50. So let's say our I can statement. I can count to 50. Now make sure you say it with me now, okay? I can count to 50. Now, can you say it by yourself? I know you can. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Perfect. Let's say it one more time together with me, okay? Ready? I can count to 50. Good job. All right, boys and girls, let's start counting to 50, looking at the numbers. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch and count. And make sure you count with me, okay? And say the numbers that I touch. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, I can hear you. Moving on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Almost there. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job counting. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right. That was fun counting on the number chart. Now, boys and girls, let's take a trip to the supermarket and let's count some items in the supermarket. Are you ready? Let's go! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Almost done. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I had fun going to the supermarket and counting all those items. You too, boys and girls, can go to the supermarket with your mom or dad and you can count those items too. But be very careful that you don't break anything, okay? And have fun and be safe counting things at the supermarket. I have a special treat for you. I have boys and girls who are going to work out and they're going to count. So are you ready? Get your water bottles ready just in case you want to drink some water, all right? And let's work out, counting to 50 and having fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
So here's Rebecca, my granddaughter, and she's going to count to 50 with her poppets. As she pops her poppets, she's going to count to 50. Are you ready, Rebecca?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready? Go ahead and start when you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Wonderful job.
Well, boys and girls, we counted to 50 many times. We counted different ways by exercising, by counting our numbers. So let me ask you, what else can we count? Did you say people? Perfect. You can count people. What about cars? Yes, that's right. You can count cars too. What about when you go to the grocery store? What can you count at the grocery store? That's right. You can count canned foods, right? Maybe sodas. Maybe you can even count all the vegetables. That's a whole lot of vegetables at the grocery store. So, keep on counting. Counting to 50. Let's say our I can statement. I can count to 50. Awesome. Keep counting. Keep learning. Have fun. Be safe. Bye.
もしもし亀よ亀さんよ世界のうちでお前ほど歩みの呪いものはないどうしてそんなに呪いのか Yes! Oh, hey guys, I totally didn't see you there. Buenas and half a day. Mabuhay, tananim, kasalelie, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao, aloha, and hello boys and girls. My name is Mr. Navarrete and welcome to PBS University Kindergarten Science. In today's lesson, we will be learning about our 5 senses, part 1. Before we begin, let's read our I can statement together. Get ready! I can describe the 5 senses. What are the 5 senses? Our 5 senses help us understand the world around us. The 5 senses are seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. But today, we will be talking about seeing, hearing, and smelling. Seeing, or our sense of sight, is what we do with our eyes. What you are doing right now as you are watching me is seeing. What do we do with our eyes? See. Let's play a game. Tell me, what do you see? A dog. A cat. A bird. A bike. Apples. A guitar. A butterfly. A car. A bus. A rainbow. A ball. A baby.
pizza. And a house. Great job using your eyes for the sense of sight. Imagine if you did not have your eyes to see. Wouldn't that make you sad? I know I'd be really sad because I would not be able to see all the beautiful things around me. We also would not be able to see things that would put us in danger. So let's say thank you to our eyes. Thank you, eyes. Now let's move on to the sense of hearing. Can you guess what body part we use to hear? Correct, we use our hair. Oh, no? What do we use? Our ears, that's right. Our ears help us to hear. Ear, hear, hear, ear, ear, hear, hear, ear. They rhyme. That's a good way to remember. So let's play a game. Listen and tell me, what do you hear? Ready? A bell. An alarm. A phone. A police car. A baby. A heartbeat. A jet plane. A dog. A monkey. And a fart. Great job using your ears, boys and girls. Our ears are very important to us because they help us listen to all the sounds around us. Imagine if you did not have your ears. Wouldn't that be sad? We would not be able to hear all the beautiful sounds in the world like music. So let's all say thank you to our ears. Thank you, ears. Smelling. Let's move on to the sense of smelling. Can you guess what body part we use for the sense of smelling? Did you say our toes? No. Oh, our nose. That's right. Good job. We use our nose to smell. Our noses help us smell things, right? So what do we do with our nose? Pick them? Oh no, we smell. Let's play a game. Tell me what I smell. A trash can, a flower, shoes, cheese, barbecue, cookies, dryer sheets, hand sanitizer, bananas, popcorn, hot sauce or Tabasco, peanut butter, Nutella, and deodorant. Great job using your nose for the sense of smell. Our noses are very important to us because it allows us to smell good things and bad things. Imagine if you lost your sense of smell. Wouldn't that make you sad? You wouldn't be able to smell all that delicious food, the beach, nature, and so much more. So let's all say thank you to our nose. Thank you, nose. So just to recall what we have learned today, tell me what we do with our eyes. See, that's right. What do we do with our ears? Hear, nose, smell, ears, hear, eyes, see. Good job, boys and girls. You guys are awesome. That's all we have for today, boys and girls. I hope you learned a lot about your sense of sight, smell, and hearing. Join me on the next episode to learn about our sense of taste and our sense of touch. Before we go, let's go ahead and sing our farewell song called Adventure is Out There. A 3, 2, ready, go. Adventure is out there. We'll learn and we share. Adventure is out there. We show that we care. Adventure is out there for me and for you. Adventure is out there. I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hafaday students, welcome to PBS University. My name is John Fernandez, and I'm the superintendent of the Guam Department of Education. These PBS University lessons are made to help you to continue learning. The teachers here prepared fun lessons on science, character education, math, English, and more, and they made it for you, the students of Guam. We're very grateful to them for their instruction. We're also thankful for you students, parents, and guardians who are watching. Remember, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon in the next school year. Thank you.
Welcome to PBS U. Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to be your kindergarten social studies teacher, Miss L. Can we think of another way we can say hello in another language? I'm going to take a look at my Diversifile and see if we can find another way to say hello. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see this one. This is how you say hello or hi or a greeting in Yapese. Mogathing. Can you say Mogathing? Great job. Now today we're going to talk about rules and routines. We're going to talk about rules and routines in the classroom. That's right, because you guys are going to school again, right? Yes! So let's do our I can statement first before we begin. Ready? Okay. I can follow the rules and routines in a classroom. Your turn. Awesome sauce. Air 5. Let's begin. Well, rules and laws are like guidelines for how people should behave. They are based on the ideas about what is right and what is wrong. Let's ask my good friend Kira what she thinks rules are. What are rules?
Things that people follow.
And how does it make you feel when people follow the rules?
Safe.
Let's ask another friend of mine, Uriah, to see what he thinks routines are in the classroom. So, do you know what a routine is? What's a routine?
It's something that we do every day.
Awesome. Time for a story. Tony Baloney School Rules by Pam Munoz Ryan and Edwin Fotheringham. The big day. Tony Baloney, the macaroni penguin, wakes up early. Before Papa Baloney can remind him, he dresses, then brushes his teeth. He's ready. Today he won't have to obey bossy big sister Baloney. He won't have to play with the bothersome babies Baloney. Today he is going to school. He packs his backpack with his favorite things, Parmesan cheese, little green walrus guys, and his very best stuffed animal buddy, Dandelion. I'm a teeny bit worried about the big day. I know, big sister says there are a lot of rules, but Mama says we will be just fine. What if I get lost on the way to the bathroom? What if I don't find a place to sit at lunchtime? What if I can't follow the rules? Don't worry, we can do it. I'll be there if you need me. Besides, would you rather stay home with the bothersome babies? Let's see, drool or school? Pack my pencils. At breakfast, Big Sister Baloney tells Tony Baloney 20 times, or maybe twice, that she was in Mrs. Gamboni's class too. I was her most perfect student. Baby, we don't have to be perfect, says Mama Baloney. We just have to do our best. Well, I was line leader the first day, she says. Maybe I will be line leader for the first day too, says Tony Baloney. Fat chance, says Big Sister Baloney. Tony Baloney does not love trouble, but trouble loves him. At school, Big Sister Baloney walks Tony Baloney to his classroom. Dandelion must stay in your cubby, she says. It's a rule. Be a rule keeper. That's my motto. That's my motto too, says Tony Baloney. Welcome to Mrs. G's garden, says Mrs. Gamboni. She is smiling. Her voice is cheerful. She smells like peaches and coconut. Mrs. Gamboni grins at Tony Baloney. You must be BB's brother. She loves to be my line leader. Tony Baloney grins back and thinks, I would love to be line leader too. Mrs. Gamboni points to the board. These are our classroom rules. She reads them out loud. Number 1, in rooms and hallways, always walk. Number 2, be kind to friends when you play or talk. Number 3, raise your flipper to tell or ask. Number 4, follow directions and stay on task. Number 5, no interruptions if you please, except for the bee emergency. Just like in the story, there's rules and routines that we follow every day in school. My good friend Uriah, he's showing us his routines in the morning. He puts on hand sanitizer. When he enters the classroom, he's still wearing his mask, and then he heads to his seat. Another rule or routine in the classroom would be finishing your work. Some teachers will have you finish your worksheets and then place them in a designated area. And then you'd probably return back to your seats once you're done to continue the next task. You might have rules and routines in an online classroom also. Here's a list of what some rules and routines might be. Check it out. We listen and do. We sit, stand, and walk properly. We treat others the way we would like to be treated. We take turns and share. We respect the personal space of others. We do not leave the classroom without permission. And we raise our hands before we speak. Very good, boys and girls. Now, wasn't that interesting? You were able to follow the rules and routines in the classroom. But that wasn't the only place we could follow the rules and routines, right? That's right, there were other places that we showed examples of that we did follow the rules and routines. Great job. Now let's say our I can one more time to see if we really understood what we were doing today. Are you ready? I can follow the rules and routines in the classroom. Now until next time, I want you to think, laugh, and love. This was your kindergarten social studies teacher, Miss L. Bye!
Hafa day, boys and girls, and welcome to PBS University. My name is Mr. Candasso, and I'm going to be your kindergarten character education teacher. I was blowing this balloon up because I'm going to have a party with my friends later, and being with my friends makes me so happy. How about you? Being with your friends make you happy too? Yeah, awesome. Oh, I heard someone say that they feel sad today. I hope by the end of this video, we can put a smile on your face. But that's exactly what we're going to talk about today, is how to deal with our emotions. Let's say our I can statement. I can identify ways to handle emotions. So how do we deal with emotions? I think what we have to do first is identify emotions, huh? And I think my friend Mr. Balloon here can help. You want to play a little game with him and his friends? Alright, let's do it. Go on, buddy. This word is sad. Which balloon looks sad? That's right. The orange one looks sad. This word is surprised. Which balloon looks surprised? That's right. The green one. This word is happy. That means there's only one left, right? The red one. Great job. Okay, let's try another one. Which balloon looks happy? That's right, the red one. Now, which balloon looks sad? What color balloon looks sad? That's right, the orange one. Which balloon looks surprised? Which one? That's right, the green one. Which balloon looks angry? You're right, the yellow one. Now, which two balloons look happy? There's two of them. The red, yep, and the green. Great job. This one's funny. Which balloon's making a silly face? That's right, the yellow one. All right, can you tell me which balloon looks sad? Yeah, the blue one, it's crying. We gotta make it feel better, huh? What about the balloon that's winking at you? Which one's that? Right, wonderful job. And now that we've identified emotions, how do we deal with them? When we feel happy, do we want to continue to feel happy? Yes, right? What about when we're excited? Do we want to start crying or feel bad? No, right? We want to keep feeling excited. How about when we feel angry? Do we want to continue to be angry? No, right? Because if we stay angry, what can happen? We can probably hurt someone's feelings. We might hurt our brother or sister. We might hurt our mom or dad or our best friend when we're angry. And we don't want that, right? We want to keep our relationship with them nice and good and happy, huh? So how do we deal with being angry? One of the ways we can deal with being angry or any emotion that might be bad is maybe doing a self-timeout. Have you done a self-timeout? That's when we take a break and we separate ourselves or go to another room and just be by ourselves. That's a self-timeout. Maybe we have time to think about what we did and how we feel, and maybe others have time to think about what they're doing and how they're feeling. And when you might feel better, maybe that's the time to go back to the person and talk about why you're feeling that way or what was the problem. Because talking to each other can solve so many problems, huh? Have you ever done that before? If you haven't, I think now's a good time to start. What's another way we can deal with emotions? Say we feel sad. What's something that we can do to stop feeling sad? Maybe we can talk to somebody, because sometimes all we need is just someone to listen to how we feel, huh? And that's one easy way to do it, right? Or we can think about something that makes us happy or do something that makes us happy. Like, how about that balloon that was being silly? Can you be silly along with me? See, it put a smile on your face. It put a smile on my face. Isn't that interesting? Something so simple and goofy can make us feel happy and forget about the sadness. There, I see the person who said they were sad. They're smiling, and I'm so happy that we were able to put that smile on your face. Excellent. Another way we can deal with our emotions is just by taking a deep breath and relaxing. And taking a deep breath just helps us calm down, huh? You want to try taking a deep breath with me? Are you ready? Ready? And let it out. Let's try it one more time. Don't you feel a little bit more relaxed? All right, so we talked about different ways we can handle our emotions, and there are so many other ways. What are some ways you can think of? Talk to somebody around you about how you can handle your emotions in different situations, like something that makes you sad something that makes you angry or frustrated or mad, all the bad emotions, and how do we turn those into good ones? So that's all we're going to talk about today. But if you want to play the balloon emotion game, you can visit tinytap.com. So until next time, build your character, build up others, and build a community. Bye!
Oops! I didn't know you're waiting for Senora. Half a day, Kasalelia, my PBS University friends. Kasalelia means hello in Pohnpeian. Yes, and guess what? Senora went to Pohnpei a while back with some of my friends. I love it. It's so beautiful. The ocean is so clean. And there's a lot of crab. Do you like crab? Yes. And guess who I saw there? I saw the High Chief. It's called in Chamorro Magatlahi. It's so beautiful. Everybody in Pohnpei is familia, family. I have a surprise for you. Are you ready? Listo ha? Great! I am. I can't wait. Are you ready for our lesson? Oh, yes! Great job! I am ready. We're going to learn 3 new words today in Chamorro. It's all about familia. Can you say familia? Yes, familia. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody said panene. Yes, panene means familia in Pohnpei. Yeah, great job. Okay, familia means family. Repeat after me. Familia, get ready. Familia. Again, familia. Yes, great job. Do you have a big familia? Oh, great. 10? Awesome. My familia is very small. I have my Nana, Tata, and Nanny. Who has 3 familias? Oh. We have the same, my 3 familia. So let's learn some words today. Say Nana. Nana. Again, Nana. Can you say Nana in your language? Awesome! I am so excited. Our next person in our familia is Tata. Tata. Great job! Awesome! High five! And then our last person in my familia is Nanny. Again, Nanny. Say Nanny. Awesome! High five! Okay, let's go over our familia. Get ready. The first one is, what did I hear? Tata. Great job. And then the second one in our familia? Yes, Nana. And the third one is Nanny. So here, Nana, Tata, Nanny. So what did we learn today? Oh, yes, about our familia. Well, now we're going to learn how to spell those words. Are you ready? ¿Está listo, ha? I am. Awesome. The first word is Nana. Nana. Ne, a, ne, a. Again, Nana. Ne, a, ne, a. What is the word? Yes, Nana. The next word is Tata. Listen to Senora. Tata. Te, a, te, a. Again. Te, a, te, a. What is that word? Yes, Tata. Our last word is Nanny. Ne, e,
ne-e. Again, ne-e. What is that word? Yes, I'm so excited, boys and girls. Nanny. Let's recap again. In our familia, we have, oh yes, Tata. Again, yes, Tata. And who else? Oh yes, Nana. And Nanny. Don't forget Nanny. Let me see if you can say it all by yourself. Great job! So now that you learn all those words, the familiar words, I'm gonna teach you a song. But before I teach you the song, I'd like you to learn 2 words. Yes! Listen and watch. Guma. Guma. Guma means house. Guma means house. And mangi. Mangi means where. Again, mangi means where. So the song is, listen, mangi sinana gagigikima. Mangi sinana gagigikima. Mangi sitata gagigikima. Mangi sineni gagigikima. One more time. Let's make it faster this time. Get ready. Mangi sinana gagigikima. Mangi sitata gagigikima. Mangi sineni gagigikima. High five. Awesome. You did great. Great job, boys and girls. Family teaches us so many things in life. To be kind, to be respectful, to be forgiving, and also the most important thing is love, which means guaiza. Who guaiza, boys and girls? Little things like you can make big things happen for the world. Be safe, be responsible. Adios!
Fast, fun facts. Fast, fun facts. With Mr. Ernest Ochoco.
Hi kids, this is Mr. Ernest Ochoco with another fast, fun fact. And today we're going to speak a little bit of Chuukese. Follow me. Nesoranim. Nesoranim. That means good morning in Chuukese. And also, Niponganim. Niponganim means good evening or good night in Chuukese. Now, why am I speaking to you about the morning, bloop, and the evening, bloop? It is because we've got the colors of the sunrise and sunset behind me. All of these beautiful colors, right? It's not from The Lion King. That was another lesson. We are going to talk about the sunrise and sunset because the sun has a secret. Shh. No, don't talk about it. Shh. Because it's a secret. No, I'm going to talk about it because it's so cool and I want to share it with you. Well, the sunrise and sunset sometimes has a green flash of light. Phew. Yes, a green flash of light that happens when the sun is rising. Right when it rises above the horizon, this is the horizon, this is the sun. You might see a green flash of light. Or when it's setting behind the ocean, you might see a green flash of light when the sun touches the horizon. Yes, that green flash of light is also known as Neptune's wink. You know who Neptune is? Yes, correct. He is the god of the ocean according to the Romans. And the Romans borrowed that from the Greeks. He used to be called Poseidon, right? The king of the ocean. And it's also known as the true green of hope. Right? Isn't that so pretty? The true green of hope. Wow. Well, the Scottish people also have a myth that's connected to the green flash of light. They believe that if you saw the green flash of light, which is kind of tough to see, that you would not be able to be lied to. No one could lie to you, right? You'd be able to know. And you would also be able to see your true heart's desire or know your true self. And the other thing, the really cool one is you might turn into an X-Men. You'll be able to read thoughts. That's what they believe. That's really cool. That's one of the myths, right? Well, That is one of the things that that might happen to you if you see the green flash of light during the sunrise or the sunset. So I'm going to be looking for that now because I want to be able to read people's thoughts. Well, that's your Fast Fun Fact with me, Mr. Ernesto Choco, about the green flash of light. We'll see you again next time. Bye, kids!
Hafa students, I'm Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio. For more than a year now, you all have continued to wash your hands and watch your distance from others, and you've done a really great job wearing your masks. We know your parents and guardians have helped you to make these changes to keep yourself and your community safe. As Governor Leon Guerrero said, we are happy you are here. We want you to continue to learn and sharpen your skills with the help of PBS University. This program is the result of a collaborative effort. We couldn't do it alone. I'd like to thank the teachers and support staff of the Guam Department of Education and PBS Guam for their work and their commitment to our students. I'd also like to thank you students for participating at home. To your parents, I'd like to thank you for taking an active role in your child's education. We are all eager to return to a time when all of us can share and study together in person. Until then, we hope you learned something new from this PBS University instruction.